Hey guys, welcome to the ZymCast, where I guess all things that have straps are purses.
Yeah.
Everyone know? Well, I was about to make a comment, but then I guess some people use it that way. I was going to say bras are purses, and then I'm like, well, I definitely know people that have stored things in bras.
That is the thing.
Well, hello everybody.
Hey,
My name's Chase.
I'm Kyle.
Have you ever seen a bra that has a pocket? I have.
A
It's
brocket?
weird.
A Brocket.
Yeah. I'm Cheyenne. Hi.
Hi.
Team Brocket.
No.
Blasting off again.
Oh, no.
Yeah, their signature onyx that travels around with them. I'm trying to make it like a rocket joke, but it didn't work.
Okay, that's where you were going.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brock Rocket.
I see you. I don't.
Instead of a mouth.
Yeah, okay,
an
get it. I
onyx.
get it. Yeah, I get it. But, like,
Everybody in Team Brocket are just a bunch of geo dudes, man.
Such geo dudes.
So how's everybody's 2020 been so far?
A year. It's been a year.
It has not been anywhere close to a year.
It's been 3 weeks.
It has not
No,
even been
2
3
weeks. No.
weeks.
it's been
Time is-
19 days.
Time is a construct.
Yeah, you're right.
I know. That's why I said it.
Okay, well, what have you been doing, Kyle?
Suffering.
Great.
Yeah.
So it's been 2 weeks since we last recorded Le Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And in that time, I have done not much. I mostly have been working. I feel like nonstop. And I wrote I finished a script
Oh, yeah, for a thing.
for a thing. And then I did nothing again. I bought a 2DS.
Yes, that he has. He brought props for show and tell.
It's so ugly. I hate it. But I can play my 3DS games again because my 3DS broke.
I will say that feels gross.
It feels terrible to hold.
But it's a lovely shade of green.
Well, so the thing is, it actually has all of Ocarina of Time installed on it. That's why it's that green.
Interesting.
Yeah, I just got it refurbished on Amazon for like $100, and I had $50 in Amazon gift card, so this thing cost me like $50.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, I'm not buying a whole 3DS again to play these games. And so there we go. I have that ugly piece of shit. But it plays the games great, and the bottom screen doesn't flicker to darkness all the time.
Is that what happened with the 3DS?
Yeah, so my 3DS, what would happen was there was just something wrong with the bottom screen. I spent so long trying to follow internet advice on how to fix this, but nothing I did worked.
No.
And so what would happen is if you touch the touch screen, the screen would go completely black. And the only way to fix it would be to close it, reopen it, and you have about a 25% chance that fixes the problem.
Unusable.
And then if you don't touch the touch screen for a while, in about 3 to 4 minutes, it'll just go to black.
That sounds terrible.
And I'm like, well, fuck this piece of shit. There was like 3 games I could play on it that you didn't have to use the bottom screen for. And that was it. And I'm like, nah. And so I just stopped playing all my 3DS games that I bought. But now I can play them again. Yay!
Yay!
That's mostly my life. Oh, and next week, by the time we record next week, a child's life will be in my hands. So hopefully nothing will go wrong.
That sounds safe.
It's a terrible decision by my friends, but it's fine. This podcast will go up too late. They'll be out of town by then, and most of my job babysitting will already be done.
Oh,
Nice.
God.
Okay.
No, my friends are moving to like the Vegas area.
Oh.
And they need to go house hunting,
Right.
but they didn't want to bring their couple-month-old infant along for the
Newborn?
ride.
Yeah.
And so they're like, we need someone to watch them, like on Thursday and Friday. Like we have somebody lined up for Saturday and Sunday. And I'm like, well, I'm already not working Thursday. I can just request Friday off. They're like, are you sure about this? I'm like, yeah, I got this. They're like, have you ever taken care
Have you
of a
ever
baby?
Touched me.
I've touched a Oh, God. I have spent a decent amount of time hanging out with this child. Thank you very much. But I'm like, no. And like, have you ever fed a baby? I'm like, how hard could it be?
Oh.
And they're
Kyle.
like, have you ever changed a diaper? I'm like, no. Have you ever
Oh.
washed a baby? I'm like,
Oh, Kyle.
why would I? And so like,
You're in
okay.
for some fun.
Oh, I know. And so like, can you come over Wednesday night for a boot camp? And I'm like, sure. And then they're leaving Thursday morning. So I'm like, I'll just crash on your guys' couch that night, and then I'll just hang out with the baby for Thursday and Friday.
Oh no.
Nice.
I may be killing a child. But
Oh
I mean,
no.
Oh no.
Nah, worst comes to worst, I'll just be like, mother, hello.
Yeah.
Help me. I am in way over my head. And she just hears in the background,
Mom.
it won't stop breaking.
It's not mine.
Mom, I promise you, it's not mine. But
I found it.
I need help taking care of a baby.
How do you change a diaper, Mom?
Just last week, we were talking about, in our very last podcast, talking about how, like, odds are pretty good that I won't be dealing with a baby.
Oh,
anytime
right,
soon.
right.
And I'm like, well, now I'm taking care of a baby for a couple of days. It'll be fine. It'll be great. I'll just put him in the stroller and just walk him around all day. And we'll be like, oh, look at your cute baby. I'm like, this baby looks nothing like me. You're blind. This baby is Hispanic. But yep, this is my child. I'm such a great dad.
Yeah. Well, at least you didn't have to deal with a newborn.
No, that's true. No, I would not have agreed to that. This
Like-
kid, he's pretty well behaved, all things considered, or he's just well behaved around me, and I've missed all the bad parts. Hard to say. Apparently, he's a grumpy Gus in the morning, but I'm never there in the mornings, so I will be. It'll be fun. It's good. I have superpowers that are perfect for dealing with babies. One, babies like me. Two,
Okay.
my hair does not hurt when it gets pulled violently.
Oh, nice.
This is a good one. I let him grab my hair and pull it just to entertain himself because it does nothing to me.
Nice.
Strong
Yeah.
scalp.
They like
Yep.
that.
I know. They really do. The problem is then he tries to grab my chest hairs and that
Oh.
hurts. I'm like, no. So that's not what's happened yet, but that's what will be happening. I guarantee I'll have stories to share.
Great.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, and I watched some movies.
Hey, so do we. What'd you watch?
I don't think we watched the same movies.
No, we did
Nope.
not.
I watched bad movies. So, I watched Cats, and I watched Doolittle, and these were atrocious. But I will say, Cats was at least entertaining.
That's so
Oh,
sad.
dear.
That's so sad that you say Doolittle was
Okay.
less entertaining than Cats.
Okay, so Cats is a terrible film, just across the board, atrocious. What the fuck is this abomination of a movie? Everything's wrong with it. Everything. You got completely one-dimensional characters. They have a single character trait. You have horrifying CGI that is incredibly disturbing. You have even more disturbing things like Rebel Wilson eating mice that are children. Like they're literally played by like children, and she just eats them. It's so horrifying. I think I mentioned it before, but yeah, it is definitely disturbing when Idris Elba's character, who wears like a pimp coat the whole time, takes it off. Like that's just now he just feels really naked, and then everyone feels naked, and it's awful. It's awful. There's Rebel Wilson multiple times unzips her skin to walk out of it to do other. I'm like,
What?
it's nightmares.
What is this rated?
PG.
Oh, okay.
Not even 13. It's
Okay.
really weirdly sexual.
Okay.
Like Jason Derulo's character in particular.
Jason Derulo.
But I'm just like, what the fuck is this? When I watched this, I was one of 3 people in this auditorium.
That's
And
always a good sign.
I felt that. So me and the other 2 people just made fun of the movie the whole time.
Nice.
Like we were sitting pretty close to each other, and I look over at them at one point. These people I do not know. It's like a couple and me, and they are just like doing everything they can to contain their laughter. I'm like, and I just point. I look at them. They looked at me. I point at the screen, and then we start laughing. And then it became the best.
Community viewing.
And so we're just like providing commentary on this movie. These people and I, we had a great time. I didn't get their names. I'll never see them again, but we shared an experience. I'm just like, oh my God. And it was like, oh my God. Oh man. It's a bad, but
Bad
I
time.
guarantee you when this comes out on home video, I will definitely watch this again with a bunch of friends and some alcohol involved. And it'll
Okay.
be the
Ooh.
fucking best.
Shots.
So yeah,
Every time they lose their skin.
but I also saw Doolittle, and that was a fucking abomination of a film, and it was so bad. Nothing about it was good. Like, except maybe Michael Sheen. He was having fun. Nobody else was having fun. It was bad.
Oh man.
Oh.
It was badly edited. It was badly shot. It was badly written. It was badly acted. Like, there's nothing redeeming about this movie. You have incredible actors giving just the worst performances. You have extremely talented actors saddled with the stupidest fucking script on earth. You have just, it's, oh my God. Oh man, do not watch Doolittle. I'm just dead serious. Just don't. Watch 1917. If you've seen 1917, watch it again, I guess. I don't know. Like, fucking hell, man. Huh. It's really bad. I've not seen Bad Boys 3 yet.
No.
No. It's supposed to be pretty fun.
I haven't seen the other ones, so I don't really care at all.
That's fine. You telling me you don't want to watch Vanessa Hudgens shoot a bunch of bad guys?
I mean, I'll watch it for that scene.
She's in the whole movie.
Oh,
Oh.
not know that.
I didn't see her in the trailer.
She's in the trailer. You just have to look for her.
Oh.
She's one of the people in Ammo, that group of like younger people.
Oh
Yeah, she's one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
like
I've
so-
seen her
in
shoot
so
a bunch
many-
of people, though.
in so many ways.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, like so I've walked into the movie a few times and stuff, but yeah, like it very much seems like this is one of those like, hey, we're making a movie, but also here's like the next generation of characters to take over this franchise.
Oh no.
Okay. It's one of those.
But to be fair, every time when I was in there and those characters were on screen, they were at least likable,
Okay.
which makes it 90% better than most of the times that
Bad
happens.
Boys 4, the girls.
It is a problem that Bad Boys for Life is not, in fact, the fourth Bad Boys movie. They fucked up. What are you going to call Bad Boys 4? Bad Boys 4 Rural Life?
For life.
Forest Life? And they're all just in the forest. Actually, I kind of want to see that now.
Okay.
What can Michael Bay and his like director friends do to a forest?
A lot.
A whole lot. Maybe that's what happened in the Amazon
Oh no.
Oh.
and
Okay.
down under.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Moment of silence for all the koalas.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Well, you say Vegas, you say.
Yes, Vegas. I knew I should have saved that for last, so it was a better segue, but I forgot to talk about the movies.
Yeah. So your friend's moving out to the Vegas area.
Henderson.
We went out. Yeah, Henderson. That's right. Yeah. We went out to the Vegas area,
We did.
Las Vegas specifically.
What?
The Strip. Whoa.
Whoa.
In Red Rock Canyon.
Yeah, we saw
Oh, fun.
Red Rocks in a canyon
We were
formation.
in nature.
Yeah, it was drive-through nature. So we were nature from the safety of our vehicle.
Yeah.
The best kind of nature.
Exactly.
Exactly. Especially specifically for Cheyenne because she is allergic to nature.
She is, unfortunately.
We went to a botanical garden once, and she was not having it. Like, it was
Nope.
nice, but it was not nice for
You
her.
just got to put her in a hazmat suit. Like,
I
oh,
do.
look at the pretty flower.
Like, her legs were all itchy. She
Yeah.
was, like, sniffling.
Like I broke out in hives just like from head to
I'm
toe.
just looking at the plants.
Yeah, just I didn't touch anything. I just walking around. I
You might
got
have been brushing
hives.
your legs. You got
Not
high?
really. Oh my gosh.
Oh
I got
my
hives.
goodness.
I started sneezing and coughing. It was not good. Not good.
Yeah. Not so the case from the car.
Yeah. Well, it also was rocks and dust.
Yes, how exciting. It was
So-
actually really nice, though. It was nice view of a
Ooh,
canyon.
We
and
saw
like,
snow.
yeah, while we were driving over to Vegas, we were going through the mountains,
Mhm.
and there was snow right there on the side of the road.
Yeah,
Yep.
we could have stopped and touched some snow, but it was too cold.
Cheyenne was super entertained by the snow.
I was.
Just driving by, she's like, "Oh, it's snow!" I'm like, "Yeah, snow. That's a natural occurrence."
I mean, now, to be fair, you don't deal with a lot of snow
We
in the area.
No.
But at the same time, it is just snow.
I mean, I've only seen snow one other time in my life.
Well, okay, next
So-
vacation, you guys got to go like skiing or something.
Actually, we
can't-
are
Yeah, I do want to
See?
go snowboarding.
Snowboarding's a lot of fun.
probably next month, maybe.
I've been
might
snowboarding
break my
exactly
head.
one time. I was really good at it, and then I broke my wrist.
Ooh.
Oh,
I went snowboarding once. I don't remember much. It was cold.
There you go.
I fell on my butt.
I
Nice.
fell on my wrist.
my brother fell on his head.
It
So,
explains so much. No, I've never met
mean-
your brother.
well, But yeah, I assume I'm going to do the same, but it's okay.
fall.
I mean,
I'll
you'll
wear
fall.
a helmet, unlike my brother who did not wear a
wear
helmet.
wrist guards. No,
Yeah, I'm gonna wear all the protection.
don't do that.
It's just gonna be puffy.
Don't be that person.
No, I need it though.
You can't.
Bubble wrap.
Yeah, but
You
you, also
don't
need to be able to move.
You don't understand, Kyle. I need all the protection.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah. Well, we drove through that canyon, which was very nice. And we stayed at a very nice hotel, the Palazzo. We saw Cirque du Soleil, saw Ka, the second
cool.
show that we saw.
Cool.
Okay, I would like to say that was a really good show. So, Mystere, I kind of felt the time. Because
like how long it was?
Yeah, how long it was.
Like an
because
hour and a half, an hour.
Yeah, because the whole time I'm like, what's going on? But Ka, I understood more and I was like, wait, you're done? When did the time go? It felt like 30 minutes. It was like an hour and a half. I'm like, what happened? I
Yeah.
wasn't ready for this to end.
Mystere is a Cirque du Soleil show that's what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's
it's still really good. But it's very much like, ooh, what?
You're conscious of it the whole time.
Yeah,
kind
you're
of?
like-
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was more engrossed in the story of Ka, I would say, and the people flying. There were people flying directly overhead
Oh, yeah.
because we were pretty close to
That
the
was kinda
stage,
cool.
and they were literally flying over our head, and it was kind of terrifying. But it was fun. It was nice. If you ever go to Vegas, you should definitely see a Cirque du Soleil show, I guess.
I've still never seen the Cirque du Soleil show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're also here, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
They're also really easy to find discounts for,
mhm.
which is
Yeah, those
Yeah,
just
we got like
require-
50% off our tickets.
I mean,
Yeah.
there are so many great shows that are in the area that I just don't see because who has time for that?
Yeah.
I mean, when I found out that I missed It, the musical.
Oh,
man.
wait, what?
What?
No. I gotta show you guys clips for this thing.
What?
It's a freaking fever dream nightmare.
Oh, darn it.
It's like a parody musical that uses a bunch of like
Yeah.
already
Okay.
existing pop culture songs to just
Oh.
tell the silliest rendition of It.
Interesting.
Hey, that sounds fun.
It looked like a blast, and it's all done in like this dinner theater area. So like you're eating dinner, and like the stage like wraps around you, and it's like, yeah.
That's cool.
I'm like, that looked like it would have been fucking awesome. But I found out about it about 3 weeks after it ended. I'm
Aw.
like, no.
That sucks.
Oofers.
Oofers
Oofers.
indeedy.
Oofers.
Is that just gonna be a thing?
Yeah, I guess that's what
It's,
I say.
it's a chase thing.
I guess.
It's a chaseism.
It is.
Yes.
All right. Anything else you're up to?
Yeah. Well, we also.
Oh, we traveled in a Tesla.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We did. This whole road trip, we took my car.
Mhm.
Which, I mean, people say you can't road trip in a Tesla, but who says you can't road trip in a Tesla?
Yeah.
Because we did
People
it.
apparently.
We did it.
Yeah,
I
apparently
mean-
people.
It actually
was
was more
doable.
pleasant than a regular car because I don't know, we didn't take breaks before.
Oh, yeah. I think when we've gone before, we kind of just like straight shot, maybe stop once
Yeah.
for food. But with the range on my car specifically, we could have only stopped once if it was like ideally positioned,
Mhm.
but
Was not.
it was not. So we did 2 stops going there,
And yeah, you're forced to kind of take your time and actually have a rest.
yeah. But it was much more enjoyable than just
Yeah.
going straight there,
Yeah.
It was.
not stopping.
You should always take your time anywhere you go.
It felt shorter.
Yeah,
Somehow.
yeah. Somehow it felt like we got there faster by taking stops.
I was less tired.
That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cheyenne,
Just being in a car for an extremely long period of time is fatiguing as
think so.
hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cheyenne actually drove my car.
Yay.
How'd that go?
And she had
That's
to
okay.
drive itself.
Yeah, I was lazy.
I bet. That's
I
what
was
I
like,
do.
I'm not gonna crash this car, so I had to drive
I'm
myself.
not gonna
It's gonna crash
it.
itself.
Nope, I'm not gonna crash it.
No. And while there,
Well, there.
we did see a movie.
We did.
Hmm.
Yeah. We
Seems to be our thing now, watching movies while on vacation.
not necessarily.
We did in Boston too.
That's true. And we tried in San Francisco, but
Yeah, that was just poor timing.
that was my bad. We didn't do it.
We did
so
get tickets, though.
in
That's
in
even worse.
Vegas. We saw
It was free.
what do we see? Underwater.
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 With Kristen Stewart and TJ Miller.
How was it?
It was good.
Yeah,
It was
that's
good.
what I've heard.
I
It
liked
was
it.
great.
Okay, so the ocean is like one of my biggest fears.
Me too.
I have a thing to say. Go ahead.
And I don't know what drew me. Actually, I do know what drew me to this movie. It was just the
Yeah, I was
alien
gonna say.
aspect of it. As in, from the trailer, it very much parallels Alien.
They
Yes.
have that one scene,
Alien
right?
movies?
That's just like an alien.
Do any of the
Never mind.
characters talk about Alien?
No.
They fucked up.
T.J. Miller was excellent comedic relief, though.
He usually is.
He was very
They killed
funny.
him too. Oh,
Wow.
Jesus. Well, never mind about watching it.
I mean, you could see that coming.
Here's things you
Is
know.
he? Is he even in the trailer?
Aliens.
He's not in the trailer. Is he?
No.
I
I
didn't
don't
know he
think
was in
so.
the movie, and
Exactly.
I saw the trailer.
There you
I
go.
might have just missed him.
I think there's only one person in the
Yeah, only
trailer.
Kristen Stewart's in the trailer.
Well, she's the main character, I guess.
They only
Yeah.
show her.
It's
Heard it's like balls to the wall crazy, like right from the word go.
Yeah,
yeah, and then
but in a good way.
Yeah.
and then at
It
the end it's
works.
really like crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
And
It's
it
pretty
did
good.
terribly.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
it's a better movie than the credit it's given.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's worth watching.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Better than the shit I watched.
I would say they did Kristen Stewart a disservice though
Did they?
at the very beginning because so the quality of the movie is like film wise is pretty close to Twilight. It's Kristen Stewart. I don't know. It was very reminiscent of Twilight because hold on, you didn't watch the movie, Kyle. They have her narrate at the very beginning and at the very end. And the quality of what she's saying is very much like her intro in Twilight.
Okay.
Okay.
And I was like, oh no, don't do this to her. Because she's a really good actress.
She
and in
is,
this
actually.
movie is great for her. But the way they start it, I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't do it. Because it was so much, I feel like it downgraded it to a teenage movie. Like a teen movie.
Yeah. Okay. So the narration at the beginning and the end, I will say, is not really doesn't really fit in with the rest of the movie.
Yeah, it's
for
like-
the most part.
It's because I guarantee that was not a decision made at the beginning of the film.
Oh.
I guarantee that was probably like a studio decision. They're like, the test audience is they're not understanding what's happening. You're gonna need to add some expository introduction here so that people know what the fuck's going on. Everybody knows this always works fantastically for movies. Everyone loved it when we did it in Blade Runner.
Oh no, it felt like the quality of the movie drops a little bit when you went to I think the end one is kind of okay because it summed up things, but the beginning
our
was
lesson.
not the beginning's not quite necessary. But they do freak Chase out like right off the bat because they're underwater
Mm-hmm. Good start.
and there's a spider.
Wow, that's evil.
yeah.
like in
okay.
the
Yeah.
first-
How did it even get there?
That's what I was saying. I was like, I would be way more freaked out about that than anything else.
Oh no, Kristen Stewart's even like, how'd you get here, little guy? And she's like, I don't want to kill you, so she just like puts it down on the floor.
And it's the only thing that survives the whole film.
So
the movie ends with it in a small capsule floating up to the surface. It's like,
those are
oh,
my
shit, I'm in
two
it.
biggest
Yeah.
fears: are fucking spiders and the depth of the ocean.
Yeah.
and they show the depth of
Yeah.
this place. Like
Like,
the
right
opening,
away.
the opening is them already deep underwater.
Yes,
Yeah.
going deeper.
Yeah, going deeper alongside this drill
Mm-hmm.
that then goes all the way down to the bottom. I'm like, oh shit, that's really deep. Oh shit, it's still going. Oh shit, it's still going.
And then they
It's-
show Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, it's fucking deep, and it's because it's in the bottom of the
deep, bro.
Mariana Trench,
Yeah,
and and it's
it's fucking deep.
And then a
Terrifying.
spider came out. And Chase, for a good portion of that movie, every time they were like, oh, we're going deeper and bad things are happening, I could feel him shake just a little bit because he was holding onto my arm and he's just like
I don't know.
trembling slightly. Oh no, you were trembling. You also hurt my hand. It's okay. I knew it was coming. And then towards the end, do they mention what I don't remember.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's
The
just
like
stop. I feel like you're
Video
treading
game
on
stuff.
a line of
I don't know.
spoilers.
Anyway,
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
when well, because they know there's a monster. When the monster comes out, Chase is like, oh, heck no. Because it's another sort of, it's not like a big fear of Chase's, but it's like.
It's a clown! It's Pennywise. He's back.
No,
it's
I
just
think,
all his fears.
Yeah, the reason why I dislike the ocean is just because of how deep it is and the creatures that might be at the bottom that we do not know about.
Yes.
And this is that fucking shit. This is exactly
This is all the things.
This is exactly what the fuck I'm afraid of. And it's a really good movie, I'll say.
But yeah, he really wanted to watch this. The day before, he's like, oh, so they have underwater playing. We should go watch it. I'm like, you want to watch that while we're in Vegas? Like,
well, because my initial thought was that we would have enough time before we had to check in to the hotel. That's what we did last time. We went to Boston. We flew out there and had a long period of time before we could check into the hotel room. So then we watched a movie in the meantime. And I was like, oh, we can do that again.
Oh, you were dead tired.
Yeah. But this time we just decided to do it the different point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a good movie. It's worth watching.
Yeah. And then, besides all that Vegas fun stuff, we didn't really gamble at all.
No. We ate a lot of food.
We ate a lot. I think that's actually what we go to Vegas for mostly. Is
food
like
and
eating
desserts.
food,
Yes.
getting desserts, like watching shows.
That's what I'm there
walking.
for. Food.
A lot of walking.
Just walk everywhere.
Waka.
I will say though, the Palazzo did have free EV charging, so I could charge my car there.
That's nice.
Overnight.
And like no one was there.
Yeah, I mean, well, I was at the 4th parking level down, but
4 floors into the basement.
it was really funny because like we were just driving along and I just happened to see like Teslas and I was like, oh
I
hey,
just found it.
is this where the charging is? And there was just like a socket on the wall. It was like literally just a regular like socket. And I was like, oh, I guess it's level 1 charging, like because the car comes with just a plug you can literally plug into the wall.
Yeah,
and that was just that. And like it took like 24 hours to
but I mean, you know, when you're
19
sleeping,
hours
like,
to charge.
matter.
At that
It's
level.
not like you're driving around the strip.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that trip was fun overall. And
Did you go to Fremont Street?
No, not this
No,
time.
not this.
No.
We did before. Chase hated it.
You hated Fremont Street?
Yeah, you did. You were like the only thing you liked about it was that you saw things from Fallout New Vegas. And other than that, you're like, oh, this is all like low quality hotels. We walked into
Why you make me sound so pretentious?
Because you are.
You've already done that. We walked in. I don't remember if it was the Golden Nugget or the Four Queens, but you're like, it's so hot and stuffy in here.
It was really hot in there.
I'm like,
I only stay at
So fine.
5-star hotels again.
yeah.
I will say, last time I went to Fremont Street, it was a lot of fun because Toto was playing there. Randomly.
Oh!
I was like, oh, this is a really good Toto impersonators. I'm like, wait, that's fucking Toto.
Yeah, like the randomest groups will be there. When I was younger, I think I saw Chicago.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
They weren't good though.
Oh, that's less awesome.
Yeah. My parents were very disappointed. My parents, I didn't notice, but my parents were like, they can't sing anymore. Or they were like, this isn't good. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
What else did we watch, Chase? We did pretty good on watching things.
Yeah, because actually last night, a few hours ago, we just got out of Parasite. Parasite. That's a good movie.
Cheyenne seems less impressed.
No, it was a good movie. I just thought it was going to be crazier. My history with K-dramas.
Again, you have a totally different
I just
perspective of what
thought
you're
it
walking
was
into.
going to be crazier. I didn't know anything going in.
From what it sounds like
I don't
Cheyenne
know.
was expecting like a soap opera.
I guess. I think that's the only things I really know from K-dramas.
This is
soap
not a
operas,
K-drama.
so.
It's a Korean film.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
this is-
That's the only thing I know is the K-dramas. 4 years of my life was filled with everyone around me watching K-dramas. And so it didn't fit any of those boxes, but it was still great.
Parasite was the first film I watched at my new theater.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I really liked it. I liked it a lot. It was definitely one of my favorite movies from last year. And it does, it brings to mind, obviously it's one of the movies nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards this year. I always find it hilarious when a foreign or animated film is in the Best Picture category because, I wonder who the fuck's going to win Best Foreign Film this year. Is it going to be Parasite? it's kind of a foregone conclusion, I would say. And it's not a guarantee, but it's a guarantee.
Yeah, it's a good film.
It's a good film. It's pretty it's a ride.
Yeah, it's messed up in a lot of ways.
It's really messed up in a lot of ways. You think you know where it's going, and it's like, not quite. And you're like, oh, okay, I kind of get it. And you're like, maybe not still.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is good. Oh, no, okay, it's slightly different than I thought. But then, oh, okay, it's different repercussions.
As soon as the old housekeeper starts knocking on that door.
What?
You're like, okay, then.
That's not where I thought this movie was going.
Like, I didn't quite know where it was going, but I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, watch Parasite if it's playing somewhere near you. It's good.
It should be again for the Golden Globes.
Yeah. Probably.
Oscars, sorry.
Thank you. I'm like, that's done.
Yeah. A lot of Oscar-nominated movies come back to theaters.
Indeed they do.
So
Some will not, but, the ones that aren't.
Parasite did.
The ones that are not coming back to theaters at all, you can watch on Netflix.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood has, which I'm like, okay.
I mean, yeah.
It's a good movie.
Some of those movies,
but it's
my
very
theater,
long.
some of those movies, my theater never stopped screening. We still were showing Joker, even though it's on DVD and like Blu-ray and stuff. Yeah. And we were still getting people coming in to see it.
That's another one that we haven't seen.
You haven't seen Joker still?
Nope.
You got to watch it. Just so you can be a part of the conversation now that it's over.
Yes. No, the conversation's over.
It's weird that you just totally missed that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing was a super cultural zeitgeist.
Don't know how that happened.
I mean, it's technically, like, in a lot of people's views, the forerunner. I don't think it's going to win. But I think Joaquin Phoenix might win.
Didn't he win for the Golden Globes?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Movie talk.
So what were we talking about today?
Oh, wait. We also watched a show.
What the? Oh.
Right.
I told you we did a good job at watching things.
Like, you guys went on vacation, got so much stuff done. I accomplished not much in these last 2 weeks other than just writing.
I mean, that's a big accomplishment. That was a lot of writing.
I mean, it was all done over one day. That's the thing. Like, what did I do with the other 13 days between the last time we filmed? It felt like it.
Yeah.
It felt like work and sleep to recover from work.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. Well, for those of you that don't know, because actually not a lot of people know, but some people know, Netflix, in association with BBC, has a new Dracula series.
Dracula.
And
Dracula.
Oh, darn it. All our Dracula stuff is on the bottom shelf.
There's Dracula stuff behind us. It's fine.
down there. It is at the very bottom shelf.
Dang. Except for that
There's a
bookend.
Dracula right there.
Dracula. Vlad Dracula. Move on. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. So Dracula. It is based off of Bram Stoker's Dracula.
What?
And
Heresy.
The story does mirror that story loosely. I mean, there's still the key elements, just twists on them and variations of them.
I suppose.
From what I've heard, it sounds like it's very different.
It's pretty different.
It's I would
say.
it's still like
so as you're saying, just beat for beat, we got Jonathan Harker traveling to Dracula's castle slowly.
In a way. In a way.
I feel like every beat for beat is going to be in a way.
Yeah.
in a sense.
Yes, because these things happen in a different way, but it happens. And this character is there, and that character is there, and that character
just in
is
a different capacity.
Yeah. It is very good.
It is.
It's
very witty.
Yes.
Very funny.
The comedy is very witty. And
If
that's
you're
it's very like
enjoyable.
Dracula's comedy is very just like
love that guy.
snappy, and I love it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very like, and then also
it's
very good. And also the main character alongside Dracula, Sister Agatha, her comedy is also
love her.
Very
Best
witty.
nun.
She's very good nun.
Top nun.
Yep. Top nun, the naked nun. What other gun jokes can we make?
Okay, Chase. Yeah. If you're looking for a serious Dracula movie,
Doesn't sound like it's this.
don't watch this.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
it is more like a movie than a series.
It is.
It's 3.5 hour episodes.
Yeah.
So,
They're
like mini
Sherlock
movies.
style.
Yeah, it is Sherlock Stoyle. It's Stoyle.
Hey, Sherlock
Arthur
Stoyle.
Conan Stoyle.
Arthur Conan Stoyle's
Yeah.
Doyle.
Yeah. If you're one of those Dracula purists, don't do this. It's not for you.
Don't do it.
Not for you.
To be fair, if you're a Dracula purist,
Why?
I mean, not even that. It's just like, I think you should just expect that you're not going to get a pure adaptation of Dracula for maybe ever again.
No, and
They're not as fun. I don't know.
It's a great story.
I mean, there are
It is,
nods
but-
to Bela Lugosi's Dracula.
There
in the
are.
series. Wait.
And they're perfect. I don't have it.
Dracula.
Okay, that's there's a better one in the series. But there's a lot. Yeah. They're really good at just nodding at the original novel, but yeah. It's more enjoyable this way. I'd
Okay.
say.
It's very enjoyable, and the
I've read
ending is like
Dracula.
what?
Yeah, I would just say I don't like the ending. But
No.
You don't like the
Season
ending.
2.
I don't.
Well, season 2 maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. It was pretty summed up. But okay.
Yeah.
Watch it if you like comedy and
If you like
Vampires.
comedy, well, I wouldn't say like it's a slapstick
If
comedy.
you're a fan of what we do in the
dark
shadows,
comedy. Dark comedy.
Okay, yeah, well,
Like
why-
this
witty-
is straight
well,
up.
what we do in the
witty
shadows is more
comedy.
like fucking. I don't even know how to describe that. Yeah, this is more. It has serious beats
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
witty comedy. So
Yeah. This is like my perfect show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, you have it here, folks. Cheyenne says, perfect show, Dracula.
No.
No,
her
This is
perfect show.
perfect,
Cheyenne's
exact,
perfect show.
exact quote with some words missing. This
Perfect
is perfect show.
Okay.
This is perfect show.
This is perfect show. Dracula, this is perfect show.
Yes.
This is
Bella's-
Cheyenne, perfect show.
Bella's over it. Did you hear her?
Yep.
Bela Lugosi.
That is who she's named after.
Cheyenne's dog is named after
I didn't
Dracula.
know that.
Oh, you did it?
No, that
That's
makes
how I
perfect
named
sense.
her.
That makes perfect fucking sense.
Yeah.
I've learned a new thing about you today, Bella.
She's like, yeah, me?
That she's not just a whiny brat.
She is definitely a whiny
She's a whiny brat named after Bela Lugosi.
Yeah,
Okay.
she is. Dracula has been a big part of my life. As you can see,
You can't see.
you
What?
can't see, the like audience can't see,
There's stuff.
but I spent a long time in my life reading Dracula, watching the movies, just all the things. Searching.
I did not.
I wrote a middle school paper on Dracula.
Like in depth.
Yeah, we had to do like a novel analysis, and I
Oh.
did it on Dracula.
Okay.
Where's your sequel to Dracula that you wrote in high school? Where no,
Fanfic.
yeah, your
No, I didn't
fanfic
do that.
sequel
Mm-mm.
where Dracula didn't really die and he and
Dracula's my
Mina-
dad.
he and Mina ran off together.
Yeah.
Is Dracula my dad? A Dracula fanfic by Cheyenne.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Yeah. Now I just kind of want to make his Dracula my dad.
Yeah.
We should. Oh wait. Okay. Idea for.
Jesus.
Let me write this down.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
What are you writing?
Dracula
I would say
is
though, my actual dad
dad?
is obsessed with the story of Dracula. I do one day want to go to that castle in Romania.
Transylvania is not a place, Chase.
Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore. It's in Romania.
Romania.
Well, isn't Transylvania in Romania?
Well,
Transylvania is not a place, Chase.
Transylvania is where Romania is. It's like part of it is there, but Transylvania is not an actual place anymore. It was once a place. I don't believe it's a
I was
place
like,
anymore.
Are we sure about this? No, I'm pretty sure it is a historical place.
It could be. I don't. It's technically. I believe
No,
the
it's
castle
Wallachia.
is technically
Yeah,
in
Wallachia, basically.
Romania.
Yeah. Transylvania is a region in central
okay.
Romania.
Uh-huh.
I guess it is still
guess.
existing.
But not in the,
Hungarian.
not in the capacity that I think you meant.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, we're going to that castle one day, Chase.
I mean,
You'll be fine.
You've said this before.
Yeah, I want to spend the night in a coffin.
Yeah, the fortress is on the Transylvanian side of the historical border with Wallachia.
Okay.
Grand Castle.
Cool. I still want to spend the night there in a coffin. That's a thing you can do in October.
You can do that yourself.
Okay.
Just saying.
Bye.
Yeah, he will not be joining you.
Fuck no.
Cool. I want to hear the cultists
Vlog it.
at night.
I will say though, we didn't vlog any trip. We've taken how many trips?
Yes, I was gonna say one of my ideas for the title of this podcast was gonna be Kyle is superior.
No.
What the hell?
That's not gonna be it.
It's not going to. But because I was thinking about it, I was like, wow. Okay, so in the past year, since starting this podcast, Chase and I have gone to Boston, Vegas twice. I've gone to Rome, and I went to Wango Tango. Didn't document any of that.
Not a single goddamn thing.
But Kyle goes on one trip, documents how many days of that?
No, you're mistaking things.
Oh, okay.
I documented the time that you guys were in Boston, and then I did one video when I was up in Washington.
Okay. Still.
The only time I left the state, I made a goddamn video from it.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I'm just doing it.
We bad.
You know? Because like you guys are, I don't know, just fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
I mean,
it's free content.
I really should have done the Wango Tango that one.
Rome.
Rome
Yeah,
too.
that's it.
Yeah.
Wango Tango, I don't really care about.
Rome.
You don't. That's a big thing online though. And yeah, Rome. Should have done Rome. I have a lot
The
of
people I'm working with. No.
I could have posted about Rome.
You could have done a lot of things.
Oh, well.
It's fine. There's no point in dwelling on it
No.
at all. Okay, so next time you guys got to go to Vegas, Chase, you are now contractually obligated, not just to record, make a video, but you need to buy one of those videos of you jumping out of the stratosphere. That was so much fun. I did that before. That's horrifying.
Oh God, no.
They're like,
No.
just walk off the edge. I'm like, what now? Like, just
Isn't that a
walk off
band?
the edge. I'm like, can I not do that now? It's like, well, your cousin has already descended to the ground.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like,
Descended under the ground. 6
actually,
feet.
sorry, no, I did have to go first because I needed to record her coming down. And I was just like,
Oh.
do we have to? I mean, I know. And she's like, it's my birthday. And I'm like, I know why we're here. Oh, God. So that was one of those. Yeah, I jumped off the side of a building. It was great. It was a lot of fun. It was very, very thrilling. Screamed like a little girl.
You screamed like a little girl.
He's face palming because I
I
made
know.
a Thriller
They
joke.
see.
I see Chase and I want to slap him. Nah. Yeah, I screamed like a little girl for a bit, and that was cool. And I'm like, I'm chill now.
Oh hell no.
But yeah, then I had to record my cousin coming down. I'm like, woohoo! And then all of the data for, because like I had just gotten like a camera, like the Christmas prior before going out here, and it was a nice camera. So like I documented like a lot of the trip on it.
Yeah.
And we drove to like the Grand Canyon because she'd never been to the Grand Canyon, and it was a good time. And then I lost all of that data,
Oh,
and
God.
I still don't think she's forgiven me.
No.
That's unfortunate.
It's how it goes. So yeah, jump off a building. It'll be fun.
No.
He would never go to the stratosphere.
Not even go to it. Not even on the ground level.
No. You don't
What?
understand.
What do you mean?
You don't understand what I'm working with
What
here,
do you
Kyle.
mean?
You scared of heights, Chase?
No.
Well, what?
That's not the problem.
What's the
What's
problem?
the problem?
This man right here is very biased against certain hotels and casinos in Vegas.
I'm not asking him to stay at the stratosphere.
No, he won't even walk in some of them.
What is
Now
it?
I don't know if I believe your side of the story.
No, like he's
Like Chase
Just
is
try-
so dumbfounded by these statements
are
that
you
I'm
talking
actually
about?
obligated
because
to believe him.
there's times where I'm like, oh, should we go to the Mirage? He's like, no, I don't care. Don't care. Now you have to
What?
walk through it.
That's
no,
not
don't
true.
care. Not the Mirage. That's a bad example. The Luxor. There we go. Don't even care.
I feel like this
just-
happened one time.
No,
and,
I've
and
asked
it's been
about.
mutated into this huge thing. in
I've asked
Chance
about the
Night.
stratosphere Circus.
In
He's like,
passing.
no, trash. He's like, trash. I'm like, okay.
Hey, circus can be fun.
I wouldn't know.
Because it's trash.
Such things are beneath me.
The Stratosphere's a good time though. You gotta go up on the top and do all the rides. Like the roller coaster that goes over the side and stuff. Yeah, I'm not scared of heights, but I also like have a survival instinct.
I also care about my wheel.
There's also one of those like shoot up rides that kind of like
hate
go
that.
up.
I hate
Yeah,
that.
but
Can't do
on
that.
top of the
Yeah.
stratosphere.
Seen it.
It's like, oh dear God. So yeah, good times.
No thanks.
Oh, okay. You can. That's your no thank you bite.
Yeah. I'll stick to my designer shops.
And your non-trash location.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Oh, Fremont Street, go peasants. That's below the Matherly dynasty.
He wasn't even interested the first time we went. We mainly went because I was like, we should go to Fremont Street.
You
He's
gotta
like,
go.
okay.
No, I was like, yeah.
Chase,
Uh-huh.
Chase, what do you want to do in Vegas?
Play craps.
Which I never get to do.
Just do it.
No, he wants to play at the machine.
Yeah, I don't want to play on an actual table.
digital
I'm
one.
too.
I have never
I'm
played.
too shy.
I have never played a table game.
Yeah,
I'm like, what if? Like, part of me wants to be like, oh, I'll go play blackjack, and then I'm like, but what if I take their card? I'm like, I don't know enough to do it right, and then they'll go get mad at me for doing it wrong, and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm always like, I kind of want to play table games, but I'm also like not not culturally savvy, but like
You don't know them well enough.
yeah, and I don't know etiquette well enough
Makes
and
sense,
things like that. So I'm
No,
like,
absolutely.
oh, they have
makes
a
sense.
machine version of this? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
there
that.
you go.
Nobody's here to judge
And it
me.
has the rules on the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's like that one, a circular one with actually the actual dice, and you're around a
Yeah.
the
You're
thing,
sort
with
of
the thing, with the
social.
people, the thing, yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
I've always kind of just wanted to play like poker at a table.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun.
Me too. I love poker,
But
but yeah.
yeah, I always feel like I'm like,
It's
oh,
like-
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was the small blind. Okay, here you go. I don't know.
Here's $100 shit.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing that big of a game. I might win though. Ooh.
You're not your dad.
My dad doesn't play table games. He just
Oh.
plays freaking video poker and wins thousands of dollars.
That's right.
He's just the worst.
Fuck.
I hate him so much.
Go to
Love
the
you, Dad.
go to the high limit slot machines. with the
Very
video-
rarely, but he does sometimes, and usually he wins.
Christ.
I hate him.
Yeah. It's funny because I didn't make that joke that I'm like, oh, I won't stay in anything less than a 5-star hotel. That's actually true.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
historically true, I will say.
Historically
Just the
true.
past 2 times we've
See-
stayed at a hotel in Vegas have been 5-star hotels.
I'm not making some of this up, Kyle.
But
I'll admit some of my complaints are a little over embellished, but they have
basis.
basis.
There's foundation for
There's
them.
foundation for this.
But see, the issue with that also is that in those hotels that we stay, when we go down to the casino,
Yeah.
it's all the fucking high rollers.
Yeah.
And it's all these fucking fancy people, especially when we stay at
Yeah.
the Wynn. And it's like all
Yeah,
these old,
Chase.
like fucking people putting down $20,000 bets.
Dude, when I would go to Vegas, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go to Sunset Station.
That's why I don't play table games too. I'm like, oh, this is just fucking too rich for my blood.
Just go to lesser casinos.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. That's yeah.
Go to any of the station casinos. Those things are fine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know. You'd never walk into one. Too poor for your blood. It's like he has the soul of a blue blood. I mean the soul of the soul of a blue blood, but like you don't have the money to justify it.
It's like I have the money to front the look, but not to sustain. It's like this suit I bought was $25 at H&M.
But it looks great.
True statement.
it is. We went to 2 H&Ms
Yeah, we did.
while
While in Vegas.
while in Vegas, so he could look for a dress shirt
Yeah. No, because okay, so
because he wanted a better dress
no.
shirt.
Here's the dilly dally.
Here's the dilly dally. Yes,
That's not the
Chase.
word, but
That didn't
Here's
make
the-
sense, but okay.
I'm dying here. Here's the skinny.
Here's the flim flam.
Now we're just throwing words out.
So
Here's
before
the anti-disestablishmentarianism.
There
Yes.
you go.
the week before we went, or like 2 weeks before we went,
Or like
something
7
like
weeks before they went. Actually, from fetal inducement.
Yeah.
that, I had wanted and have wanted to up my wardrobe game.
Oh, God.
And so we were like looking at, I think, Zara. We walked into Zara.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like this stuff, and some of it's too expensive
Yeah.
to justify it because I don't like the way it looks. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then there was an H&M, and China's like, oh, you just go to H&M. I'm like, H&M, really? I'm like, I don't know. Like, do they? I don't know. Do they have good men's stuff? They do. They really do. I'm an H&M convert now.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Yeah.
See what I mean with these prejudgments of lesser.
I wouldn't say it's lesser.
It's
I
not
just thought it was
even. He
mostly
just-
female oriented. I was like, I don't know if they have male clothes that fit with.
It's
like,
literally
fit my
H&M
look.
men.
I didn't know that. I did not know.
It's labeled H&M men,
Yeah, I did
and
not
we
know.
passed it. We pass it all the time.
Yeah,
All the time.
It's close to my work. It's
So
really in
often.
the same. Yeah.
Yep.
But when we went in there, like we stayed in there initially for like how long?
A long freaking time, Chase.
The first time we walked in, we were in there for like
time.
an hour and a half or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I've never spent that long looking for myself.
We're in there and we're looking at like because originally we see like some jackets and stuff like, oh, these are nice, and Cheyenne points out some of the suit jackets and stuff, and I was like, oh, these are nice. I see how how cheap they are because they were on sale too. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So I get a whole fucking
Wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
Oh, yeah.
I get a suit jacket, a
Whole
shirt.
outfit is a better.
Yeah.
Yeah, wardrobe is many, many outfits.
Actually, Kyle, this was several outfits.
Well,
If you mix and match these,
well, I mean,
yeah.
so a suit jacket, a dress shirt, dress pants that just so happened to match the suit jacket that was on sale.
Just
it was perfect.
got lucky.
Got lucky and found it. A scarf.
Yes.
And
Sweater.
a sweater.
Yeah.
All for like $99, something like
That's
that.
a great deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a great deal, and he has worn it a lot, so it justified it.
Yeah.
and
Good.
He mixes and matches them, so it's become
Yeah.
Perfect.
The
many
only
outfits.
gripe was that this suit jacket was like
Gripe.
one size too big, but it was still like just there. It was like 2 centimeters off. I think is it better than
Just a little.
centimeters, something like that? I don't know. So it was like slightly off.
I mean, I didn't
But-
really notice, to be honest.
But I did.
Okay.
But we go to Vegas. On the way there, we stop at Prim because there's a supercharger there.
Yeah.
So we stopped to charge there one last time before going in to the city.
And there was an H&M.
And there was an H&M there, so we
We
stopped
found the same jacket,
We
but in
found-
the right size.
the same exact jacket for $15 now.
Oh, yeah, it was cheaper.
$10
You're right.
cheaper.
You're right.
I was like, holy shit.
So he bought said jacket.
I bought the jackets.
Has not returned the other one.
No, I haven't returned the other one. But then
you're
Cheyenne
right.
was like, hey, do you like this shirt? It's the same shirt that I have, just because I had
Different
a red
color.
shirt with polka dots. This is a blue shirt with polka dots.
But
dress
yeah,
shirt.
you
it's
gotta
nice.
be able to have
Yeah,
different
you know,
options.
yeah.
Still thought it was black.
It's blue.
I'm bad with
But-
color.
So Cheyenne's like, oh, you like this? I'm like, oh, sure, yeah. I bought it.
I didn't
And
double
we get
check
to
the
the
size.
hotel.
I thought he
It's
would
an
check
extra
the size.
small.
I thought he would check the size of the thing he is buying. I just pulled it off the rack.
She's like, how do you like? I assumed she got the right size.
Oh, no, your size.
Yeah. So the reason why I went to the another H&M while we were in
Nah,
Vegas
bro, you would have
was
gone.
to then return
No.
said shirt and then find a replacement. Well, we went to two
We
other
went
ones.
to 3
Yeah, we did.
H&Ms, Chase.
Yeah, we did.
We went to 3 H&Ms.
Yeah. So because the first one or the second one, I guess, was to return the shirt that didn't fit me and then look for in their inventory the same shirt that was on sale too because it was on sale when we bought it.
Oh wow.
Didn't find it on sale. Then we go to a different H&M. Just so happened because we were buying H&M.
Of course.
They're just everywhere.
I know, right?
And we also didn't find that
We
shirt.
were at a shopping center. when we watched the movie.
As one is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did not find it.
I will say I've been noticing H&M's fucking everywhere now.
Yeah, it's like Forever 21, but H&M.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that still place or is that going out of business? Forever 21.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're closing stores.
They are.
But yeah. So thank you to our sponsor H&M.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
Yeah, I was gonna make that joke.
Should at this rate. I've spent way too much time at H&M.
So there are a few things in life I dislike more than shopping for clothes.
Mm-hmm.
One of those things is listening to people talk about shopping for clothes.
So I haven't shopped for clothes in probably
I don't know, like
a few years, I will say.
Okay.
Like actually shopping for clothes, I haven't in a few years. So this was like a return
sort of.
to clothes.
No, what's worse is that he made me stay along. There was one time where I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go look in my section," because there's nothing for me here.
Mhm.
And he's like, "No."
I'm here for you.
He's like, "No, you need to stay." I'm like, "You're looking at jewelry."
I got a lot of rings. I didn't get a lot of rings. Not these ones.
I was like, "What am I here for? I just want to see if they have a jacket."
What is she here for? Absolutely nothing.
Exactly. But this reminded me, Chase, of when your clothes evolution started.
What?
Before we went to Vegas and you cut your hair, you shopped at Stitch Fix.
Oh, last year.
Yeah, that's when you started trying
That is true. Well, I
Yeah.
didn't shop at Stitch Fix. I was
You're
subscribed
right.
to Stitch Fix with a subscription. We're not sponsored.
We
And then
talked
you,
about it.
yeah,
They
and
all
then
got
you got
stolen out of the
it
back of your car.
exactly.
Oh, I got
there's
stolen. That's right.
There's
Yeah.
something about Vegas and him wanting to dress nicer is what
I
I'm
look
seeing.
Nice. That's also we stay in 5-star hotels and we eat fucking expensive restaurants. Not worth that much money for the amount of food. we
Yeah,
got.
then don't go there.
He wanted to be
What
fancy.
a nice experience.
Why?
Ooh, okay. This place though, Hakkasan at MGM is like a freaking nightclub.
It
They're
is a nightclub.
they're
There is a
low
nightclub.
key aggressive about their service.
Yeah, like, she's stuck up about this one thing.
No, that was like it was okay.
The server was really nice.
No,
That's
yeah,
good.
the server
That's
was
great.
nice. The service was great, but it was also like too much for my taste. I think I just don't care
Their
about
water was $9.
Yeah. I don't care about hold on, we'll get there. So I don't care about more fancy things like Chase does. Exactly. So the way they serve water is like in Europe where they only serve bottled water.
I mean, they might have served tap
Yeah.
if you asked for tap, but
Maybe,
the assumption
but-
was you wanted
Yeah,
bottled
'cause-
still.
Exactly, because the list of what they were offering,
Yeah.
they only mentioned the bottled. So we went with bottled and Chase was like, wait, no, I want sparkling.
No, she asked sparkling, and I
Yeah.
was like, yes.
Yeah. So then
I
we
would,
ended
in
up
fact,
buying
like a little
two.
bottle.
We spent like $20 just on water. Is essentially what just happened. And then it's a fancy restaurant, so their portions are small. Their menu bamboozled me because
It did.
in the menu I ordered a what was it? Dumpling?
Dim
Sum basket that said chicken dim sum with vegetables. Nowhere does it say seafood. I don't like seafood. But when they brought it out and they're very nicely explaining each piece, there was only 6 pieces.
That was 8.
There was 8. That makes it worse. 2 of the 8 pieces were free of seafood.
They all had
All the
prawns.
other ones were chicken and prawns. And I was like, well, screw you guys. This is $30 thing I can't eat now.
Yeah, I ate it. Because not putting money to waste.
Well,
also
yeah.
could have just sent it back, but I didn't want to be that person.
Yeah. But still.
Yeah.
Chase and his pursuit to be fancy.
It's just Vegas and bamboozling you, too.
I know. Okay. Vegas also tried to give me a Shirley Temple once with alcohol. That defeats the purpose of a Shirley Temple.
It literally does. It literally does.
Yeah, that was the last time we went.
Yeah.
Like, she was like, oh, because the cocktail waitress walking around when we were gambling, and she was like, oh, you want anything? She's like, yeah, I'll take a Shirley Temple. Came in, had vodka.
Yeah. I was like, this doesn't
She's
taste
like,
right.
no, she drank. She's like, the hell?
Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. But back to this water story.
Yeah.
So, because she was very nice.
She was. You're
Good.
right. I didn't even get to the aggressive part.
She explained the menu item by item.
Yeah.
As people do in fancy restaurants.
Yeah.
That's true. I've never.
I didn't know that's what they do.
I've had that happen like once maybe.
Oh, great. Okay.
But
so that's where your taste for fancy things comes from.
I don't know.
A nice person explained to him every step of the process. It's like, I like this.
Hey, he liked the service there.
Yeah, it was good service.
Just it's too much.
It's
for
like
me.
she asked. She always like had a hand behind her back, like very proper,
like fancy people do.
And exactly. It stood up straight and
like really straight.
She had really good posture. Props to her.
I know. I was like, oh shoot, I look like a slob. I need to sit better.
And so she was asking for drinks, and I was just like, and I was gonna get.
He was gonna get alcohol.
An old fashioned, right? Because I am refining my taste to be a gentleman.
He is trying to refine his taste.
Drinking fine scotches and
as you can see by what he's wearing today.
Hey, it's Disneyland. It's expensive. I'm kidding. But so pretentious.
A little bit.
I was gonna get an old fashioned, and I look at their menu, and their version of the old fashioned was $28 for a fucking cocktail. I was like,
yeah.
Nope. It was like some nice Japanese whiskey. I'm like, I don't want to really ask for a regular old fashioned because I'm just gonna sound like I'm. I need to fit in, okay? So I ordered water.
That was only $9.
Sparkling water.
Because she was like,
water.
She's like, some waters? I'm like, yeah, we got 2 waters. And she's like, so would you like bottled still or sparkling? And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, still for her. And I'll get a sparkling. And she comes out with 2 Voss bottles.
The big ones.
Yeah. And so
that
Chase at least they were big.
That
I
Chase
kept. People kept trying to the servers kept trying to come and take it away. I'm like, no, I want that. And she's like,
yeah. I was like, why do you want this?
He was like, you want to keep the water?
Yeah, they were so
like,
confused.
Yes, please.
It was an empty bottle.
It's glass. That's reusable.
I get that.
I get it, but
and she made an effort, or she made a point to show that it was sealed because there's there's a sticker seal on the water, and so she faced it outwards while she opened it, and then she opened the water and poured it into the glass, closed it, and put it at the end of the table on the opposite end of the table. Yeah. And then every time she came back, she would grab the water and just refill it for us and put it in.
But so these water glasses were pretty small. They're maybe about 8 ounces or so, maybe a little less. So essentially, every time you took maybe 2 sips, it was almost halfway.
I take big sips.
Okay.
Big sipper.
So every time it got halfway, all of a sudden you see a server come running, basically, walking fast with a purpose, open the bottle and refill it for you. I'm like,
my drink never was empty until
the water
bottle was empty. And she's like, "Oh, do you want another one?" I'm like, "Oh, no, not for $9. I don't." Well, I didn't. Okay, we didn't actually know the price of the water at that point.
Oh yeah.
So I was just like, I'm assuming they're gonna charge us for these bottles.
Well, yeah.
I'm not gonna get another one. I drank Cheyenne's.
Yeah.
There we go.
And so when the meal actually came out, you know how they have the cloth napkins.
Mm-hmm.
So
on the table.
they set up the table for you and put the napkin in your lap.
With one hand behind her back,
with
she
a
grabs
flourish
it and flips it across your lap.
Yeah. And that was a little too much for me.
I was like, okay.
I was like, because I wasn't ready, and she did it to me first, and I was like, oh God, no.
What you doing? Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, because my reaction when people get close to me is self-defense, and she got super close to put this, and it's not like she was really aggressive and coming at me. Wow, okay. Because she was putting a napkin on your lap. But I was like, okay, this is too much. I don't need you to do this for me. Thank you for trying to make this overly expensive meal somewhat worth it. I don't need you to constantly be coming over here and bothering me. Because they just constantly came at you and were like, is everything okay?
I was like, yes.
Is it all good? Do you need anything else? I'm like, please just leave us alone for
I need 5 minutes.
Yeah, just 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes.
Of undisturbed silence.
Yeah. And it's when went to Italy, this is one thing that I really liked about their restaurants is that they don't bother you until you call them. But once you call them, they're really quick about coming. I'm like, please just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Yeah. I mean, she was doing her job.
She was, and she did it really well.
Yeah, she was explaining the menu like in its entirety, and she was like, "Oh, and just
she
keep
gave
in mind
suggestions
everything
too.
here is family style."
Oh my gosh, that was not family style.
Everything here is family style, but I would recommend ordering at least 3 things.
Yeah,
$30 each, literally.
I believe you.
And she was like, "Oh, this is good. This goes really well with this thing." And she made a good suggestion. Like, "Oh, awesome, cool, yeah."
Service A+.
Yeah, we get
Didn't need it though.
We get our 2 items and a side of sticky rice.
Fragrant rice.
Fragrant rice.
Not sticky rice.
$5. Yeah.
There you go.
It was a good amount
cheapest
of
thing
rice.
on the menu.
It was a good amount of rice.
Yeah.
Well done.
And we get them, and I was like, or the dim sum was
Sort of.
like 8 small pieces. Like what? And she's explaining each piece, like Cheyenne said.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, this is chicken and blah blah, and this one is something prawns."
And
this
then
one's
she
prawn and
suggested
blah, blah.
how to eat it,
Yeah.
what order to eat it in.
Yeah.
And I was like, great. Back to the rice thing, though. I told my mom about the rice. So, side note, my mom's Filipino. So, I know rice. And I told my mom how much this rice was. And she was like, I buy a 12-pound bag for $3
Yeah.
of the same rice. And I was like,
But hey,
I had a feeling.
But hey, for reference,
Yeah.
$5 is cheaper than the restaurant.
That's very true. It was cheaper than the water.
Yeah.
Moral of the story, order rice, don't get water.
Order rice, don't get water.
You don't need water.
Yeah.
You
It's a
s-
Fun experience.
yes, Kyle. Yeah.
I have never felt less able to connect with your guys' stories
First world problems.
than these 2 stories that are
Yeah.
about your time in Vegas. I'm like, oh, they're going to go to Vegas. I could talk a lot about, nope, because it's all
No.
about shopping for clothes and eating at fancy restaurants, which
That's
is
what
2
our-
things that are just not me.
Yeah.
Those are, to be fair, those are 2 things that fancy people do in Vegas, apparently.
Yeah.
True.
And in your chase to be the fanciest person you can
I
be.
guess.
It really is.
I know. Chase, what are you going to do if you don't become rich?
We're going to have a problem, Kyle. We're
no.
opposite because I am okay with just going to the cheapest thing.
Yeah.
Groupon, give me all the deals kind of person. And Chase is like, I can't do beyond like 4.5. No, we stayed at a 4.2 star hotel in Boston.
You didn't even like it. You said it wasn't as good.
It was not worth it compared to the other ones.
We
But
went
that
at the
no,
fucking
but
Encore.
I think that's more of a like comparison to the other ones. My main problem was we could hear the other people pee.
Could we?
I could. That was my
sounds disturbing.
that was my main issue with that.
Oh, the
hotel.
neighbors are peeing again.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
damn it.
yeah. If you were in the restroom and so you were asleep, but if you were in the restroom,
You were asleep whenever anyone peed.
Barely.
There was a very specific time when I walked in there to take my contacts out, and I could hear the
the
neighbors
wall.
pee, and I was like, "Nope, this is weird." That was my main issue.
What do you do in bathroom stalls?
No, that's
I'm
different.
kidding.
But either way, if we were at a cheaper hotel, I don't care. This is cheap.
Yeah, you know
It's
what you're
fine.
expecting.
Yeah, we were at an expensive hotel, and I could hear someone else pee. Not okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else that you guys could talk about that would just bore me to tears. But
Oh,
enough-
I got a lot, Kyle.
Oh no! I'm
I
kidding.
could talk about all the times I have to work with children.
Had to pee? Oh.
No, I find children
All,
fascinating.
all the children who are testing my patience this week. I swear. I have a giant bruise, by the way, Chase. From where?
What did you do, Chase?
No, not from Chase. From where a kid
Police.
karate kicked me. It's not okay.
I don't know why you needed to add that last part. It's obviously not okay.
No, for so many reasons. We don't need to get into detail.
Okay. So, I'd say this is a great place to call it. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I almost said listening now that they can actually watch. Listening/watching/
What is this?
What?
What?
Cheyenne, I was getting to it.
Oh, okay.
This has been the ZymCast.
Uh-huh.
My name's Kyle.
Oh, that's not where I was going.
What
I
the
don't know
where
where
were
you
you
were going.
going?
What's your name?
My name's Chase.
Okay, I'm Cheyenne. Bye.
Wait.
What the fuck?
What?
No, what's going on? Did you stop the recording?
No,
What do you do? What are you getting at? What were you talking about?
I don't remember anymore.
What
to
the
be honest.
fuck?
Lying. She's a liar.
Okay. If you like this, subscribe, like the video. I guess the bell thing or whatever. I don't fucking know. Hit just like occasion. What do you?
I'm pointing at the bell. It's down there somewhere.
Is it?
I think if I'm in frame, yeah.
It's or there.
No, I'm
Or
pretty sure it's
there.
Pretty sure it's there.
Or there.
Like right here.
Or Y M C A. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you later. I'm Kyle.
I'm Chase.
She's Cheyenne. Bye.
Bye.